Welcome back, everybody. Week 11 of our e-learning, and it is still the chez moi topic, all about my house, all about my place. We've already covered vocabulary for rooms and vocabulary for furniture, so thank you very much for all your uploads. Thank you very much for all your hard work and the minutes you've spent on Quizlet. My personal advice for you today is to revise your notes, to look into the things you've uploaded before, or maybe even revisit Quizlet, because you want to nail it. You really need to have your words for rooms and words for furniture handy, because today I'll show you how to use prepositions to make sure you know how to build beautiful sentences to buckle up our chez moi topic next week. Last week, describing your home in full sentences. Woohoo! How exciting. Before we move on, I have prepared a Kahoot for you. The Kahoot is based on the vocabulary for rooms and the furniture. That's why I said revise your Quizlet. That's my personal advice. You get 2 game pins. Both games are absolutely the same, but I've made 2 just in case the first one fills up quickly. Go for it. Pause me now, play your Kahoot, and come back. I hope you've enjoyed the game. I'm going to see your score to check out who've worked hard. And let's get back to the prepositions. I hope you all remembered what prepositions are. These are the elements of a sentence, like in, for, of, and under. They will be used to describe a location, time, or place, and they are there to make our sentences more complex and more interesting. Let's have an example in English. He sat on the chair. On the chair. There is some milk in the fridge. That's another good example. We have seen them in French and we have analyzed them in French already. Do you remember? Je voudrais manger une glace. Je voudrais manger une glace. And we had au chocolat, à la vanille, à la fraise, all in year 4. J'ai mal aux pieds. Do you remember this one? J'ai mal à la tête, j'ai mal aux oreilles, j'ai mal aux yeux when we were studying the topic at the doctor's. Yeah? We've used prepositions, we looked into them, so we're going to just push our learning further today. We will need prepositions when we are describing the rooms next week, but there is a couple of grammatical concepts there I will have to re-explain to you. The chair is next to the fridge. La chaise est à côté du frigo. La table se trouve dans le salon. The table is in the lounge, in the sitting room. So the prepositions are absolutely necessary for you to describe your house. Sometimes in French, it's a bit more complex. There is this side here of simple prepositions. It works in the same order as in English. So you're going to get sur, sous, under, dans means in, devant, in front, derrière, behind, and entre, between. And there is many more. Let's have a look at this song. We didn't do it together. This one was covered in year 3, so I haven't had you in year 3. But let's have a look. It should refresh your memory. Sursaut dans, devant, derrière. Sursaut dans, devant, derrière. Sursaut dans, devant, derrière. À côté et entre. That was a good song. Welcome back. If you are going for Eiffel Tower badge because you're new to French, or if you want to go for 1-star task today, off you go. We are done. All is covered now. Revise simple prepositions. You don't need to go any further. Off you go. If you are 1-star or Eiffel Tower, if you want more, bear with me. I'll tell you about more complex prepositions. Examples. À gauche de, to the left of or from. So the preposition is a bit more complex. The second word is going to require change. À côté de, next to. And then again, it's a bit more complex. The directions. À l'est de, east from. So that is my another example. Do you remember the song? Let's revise the directions. Stay with me. So I hope this will be a nice and smooth revision for you. Tournez à gauche, tournez à droite, à gauche, à droite, ici, là-bas, à gauche, à droite, allez tout droit. Tournez à gauche, tournez à droite, à gauche, à droite, en haut, en bas, à gauche, à droite, allez tout droit. Tournez à gauche, tournez à droite, à gauche, à droite, où est, à gauche, à droite, c'est à côté. I'm going to disappear now for a second because I would like you to follow the sentences. These are the sentences we've seen before. We've seen them in year 4. And we have seen how prepositions can behave in French and analyze it. So I'm just going to show you. It's not exactly the example. It's not exactly the type of preposition I want to show you today. But I'm just hoping I'm going to refresh your memory. Do you remember this body part? La tête. If you look into the dictionary, you're going to find the words tête and F. You know very well, we don't copy N and F into the sentence. N stands for noun, F stands for feminine, which means at front of the word, I'm going to have la tête, because the head in French is la tête. If I look into the word nose, it's not ne and m, it's le nez, because the noun is masculine, so I need the article le at the front. And of course, I am not going to copy N and M into my sentence. That would be silly. If you look into pied, pied, if I want to find it in the dictionary, I'll most likely find it as pied, N-M-P-L. Noun, masculine, but plural. There is more than one. So, happy feet. Here we come. Les. Yeah. And these would be the words I'm going to employ in the sentences. So if I want to say the word headache, I am going to say j'ai mal à la tête. If I want to say that my nose is aching, my nose is in pain, how unusual sentence in English, but in French is perfectly correct, I would say j'ai mal au nez. If I want to say that I've got feet ache, my feet are in pain, I would say j'ai mal aux pieds. So it's the same starter of a sentence. The preposition, believe it or not, it's still a. There is just a slight change that's happening, but it's because all my words were of different gender and there was different amounts of them. So it's the gender and also singular and plural that plays a role. I'll show you in a second. Let's have a look at the next slide. I will be referring to the following 3 sentences. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to model 3 sentences now, and I will be referring to these rules. So bear with me and follow. First one, chaise, your chairs. If I was to look into the dictionary, I would find it as N, F, and PL, noun, feminine, plural. So I'm not going. It's in blue. I'm not going to write it in a sentence. However, I will need les at the beginning because the word is plural. It's not la chaise anymore. It's les chaises in plural. Straight after, so I get the chairs. Straight after, I need the verb. I need the verb are, and verb are in French is sont. So I get 2 first elements. Les chaises sont. Before looking into the preposition, I'm going to move over here. La lampe. NF, noun, feminine. That's why it's already there. It wouldn't be if that was the word from the dictionary. I get la lampe. However, the à côté de is one of those more complex prepositions. À côté de, I need, because it's next to something. So this to something, to object, will have to follow, to be able to merge, will have to follow certain rule. I will merge it. Yes, I will. And look what will happen. I get the, I get la, and now check my rule number 1. Rules. Whenever de meets la, it stays the same, stays de la, which means my sentence is ready-made. If I want to say the chairs are next to the lamp, I would say les chaises sont à côté de la lampe. I've told you, it was really straightforward. If I look into the word lit, don't pronounce the T, lit, the bed, I will need, what will I need at the front? Le or la? Le, it's masculine noun. Le lit. I need is in French is est, S and T are silent, so I get le lit est à côté. And then again, the à côté needs to be a little more complex. À côté, it means next. À côté de, it means next to. So I get canapé, my sofa. I need to get rid of the blue and NNF. That's just the information about the words. And I need to put le at the front. Look, le lit est à côté de le canapé. So I will merge it now. And look what will happen. À côté de le canapé, which rule am I going to apply? 1, 2, or 3? Show me. Yeah, I'll go for the rule 2. De and le, they will disappear. They won't be longer in my sentence. They will merge into du. And that's the preposition. Shall we try the sentence? Le lit, the bed, is next to the sofa. Le lit est à côté du canapé. Easy. Let's have a look into l'armoire, the wardrobe. It's a feminine noun. What should I really use? At the front, la or le? Should be la. However, because it starts with a vowel, we've seen it before, it should be L apostrophe. L'armoire, then I get is. Is it easy so far? I'm going to put a different one. A different is would be se trouve. Se trouve. And it means it's placed. À côté de, yeah, next to, not just next, next to. And then I get étagère, étagère. Have a little look. It's a noun, feminine, however, it's plural. So what do I need to put at the front? Les étagères, full stop. So, les, my article for plural, look, I get de and le. It's rule number 3. Whenever de merges with le, it becomes de. They will both disappear and they will create something new together. So when I merge the cells, look, that's how it is going to look like. L'armoire, the wardrobe, se trouve, is placed next to the bookshelves. Easy? As long as you follow the rules, I honestly don't think you will find it difficult. But have a little fiddle. It's all on the worksheet. It's going to be a 2-star worksheet there for you. So have a good look, and I'm sure it's going to work for you. But in case you've got any questions, pop back to see me, write me a message, and I'll quickly come back to help you.